meant that actually they ended up the victors, and Ghana had to suffer another defeat. End up going through into that automatically, and then there's a playoff between 4 teams to try and get the last 2 spots that's awarded to them into the back post. Nice touchdown from South Africa. I think it was Malongo, wasn't it, who went a high back line, who were keen to try and get the ball down and control it. Lovely little bit of footwork there from Awuli. Plays it out right to Abdul Latif. Cuts it on his left foot. Sends the player again for a hot dog, and in the end, I think gets a corner. No, he's got the penalty. We may well see the challenge and the FVS, I should say, actually, come into play here. But a penalty to Ghana so early in the game. Might not be able to see whether there's any contact on here, but he sends him one way, then the other. We'll able to see it better here. Now he knocks it through, Latif. Yeah, there is no contact with the ball, to be fair. It's a lunge from Mangaka. And I don't think he ever touches the ball. I would be slightly surprised if there isn't a challenge on this, because both teams get... And Nabi steps up. And it's a nice penalty into the bottom right-hand side. Radibe went the right way. He couldn't get down fast enough. It was nicely tucked away. Nabi was making sure that no keeper was getting down to it. Signals to his team as well that they need to remain focused. As I said, scoring too early sometimes can really hurt a team. Actually, he gets a hand to it, doesn't it, Radibe? Very close to it being saved. And I think he'll be actually disappointed. I think South Africa... or going shoulder to shoulder with someone trying to protect the ball. The bench will be keeping an eye out on it regardless, I imagine, and probably a better eye out on it than any of us. Abdul Latif. He's already got 1 penalty. He's had a massive influence in this game. Giafi! Individual and tactical. Giafi has definitely been one of them, and Gavi looks to try and link up play again. Abdul Latif. Always looking to get onto that left-hand side. Releases the shots! Oh, my days. There's one of the Pooty twins couldn't keep hold of it. I haven't actually been told why the other Pooty isn't involved with today. What a turn, what a touch. Almost. Gavi firing it from the edge of the area. Oh, this is that cry of pain doesn't sound like he's going to be able to carry on, to be honest. May well have popped out instantly. And as I said, if you're going to be slightly squeamish, look away now. I imagine it's that initial contact. I actually thought it was when he went down there that maybe it hurt, and potentially it did as well. And therefore qualifying to the under-17s AFCON, they actually did it. Played 5, won 5. Completely perfect record. Ghana's a little bit end-to-end here in this last couple of minutes, and not in a particularly good way, but that's Abdul Latif running onto this one. He tries to square it. There's a shout for a handball. He really did try and keep the hands down, but the referee has given the penalty kick. Second penalty to Ghana in this first half. I think it's Katoye. Oh, it is. And that hand is a little bit... It's hard to say whether he's thinking about getting an advantage by putting his arm there, but he is certainly making himself bigger, isn't he? And I think that's what the referee was thinking when he gave the penalty at the time. He's not in a bad position to see it, actually, in real life. I don't think this is going to change his mind, but we'll wait and see. Sometimes we can't hear the referees. Let's hope we can this time. Not a chance at hearing him, but hopefully you can lip read at home. And for Ghana to solidify before half-time, a good lead and a good penalty to do it. Joseph Nii knows exactly how crucial that could be. Ghana as a team know how crucial that could be. They're doing everything they can, and what a penalty it was as well. Dispatched into the top right-hand side. It went the same way, but stuck it in the top corner instead of the bottom. nerves of steel. The ball goes in, and it's flicked towards the back post. It's off the crossbar. Very close indeed. The goalkeeper went scrambling Anand to try and get the initial catch or initial punch. He didn't get anywhere near it, and O'Malley, to be fair, the leap that I saw of the Ghana defender there, he may not have got it in even if it was on target, because the defender actually jumped about as high as the goal. Gyamfi's through here. It's going to be 3-0, and it's gone squirreling narrowly wide. I have absolutely no idea how Radabe was that far off his line to start with, but a really good flick by Gavi. He was out the area already, the goalkeeper, and that is what put Gyamfi up. But as the half-time whistle blows, Ghana in the all-white. Creative. Nyantaki, again, his job is just to give it to them, which he's done brilliantly there. Awuli, out to Gavi, good save, double save there by Rabide. Awuli with the initial shot. It was a half-decent save by Rabide. He had to make it, but it ends up just bouncing straight into the path of Gavi, who couldn't convert the second chance. It may well be Simama. That might be why we haven't seen too much of him. Plenty of space for Gyamfi. Comes back inside. Comes back outside, sorry. Tries to link it with Osman and Abdul Latif, and they've given him far too much room. He wraps his left foot around it. He didn't quite get his foot wrapped all. Well, he didn't quite get it, set it. Not a great touch, though, in the end. And South Africa easily mop it up. But signs that maybe both teams are starting to open up. It's a lovely ball if he can get there, which he can. Takes a touch into the opposing area, and it's, whoa, there you go. Almost out of nothing. I said the game's opening up, and South Africa get the goal. I had a double take there. It was Malongo. He's been playing left wing this entire game. Switches out to the right. Immediately gets the correct side of his defender. And it's a tidy finish. South Africa have life in them yet. What do they say about a 2-0 lead? Ghana may well tell you at 90 minutes. Come on, but South Africa have got the number 13 on, which is Tumelo Moraine, eh? I'm not sure who he came on for, so my apologies if I missed that one. Abdul Latif trying to squeeze in. We'll have a look when the ball next goes out of play. Gyamfi getting past the centre-back and squeezes it across, and almost a lovely finish. Gavi, head and hands there. He almost... Abdul Latif takes it wide. A couple of players in the box for him to aim at, and it looks like Potgieta. Toyi is certainly going to be in there. I'd be surprised if Makunga is as well. Two giants at centre-back. Slightly different routine. Gyamfi hits it! Almost going in at that right-hand post. I don't know if it took a deflection. It does look like it took a deflection, actually, doesn't it? Which is into the midfield. And they've given it away, and this could be Gyamfi to seal it for Ghana, or is it going to be a red card for stopping a goal-scoring opportunity? That's exactly what it's going to be. Katoyi desperate to make up for a mistake. A red card gifted. Is his only reward. And what seemed like an uphill battle before is now like trying to climb Kilimanjaro.
Hey, Tristan, just listen to me now. Tristan, Luto, Inga. No, I'm out.
But Ghana tried to carry it clear, and he's doing extremely well, is Gavi. He's managed to find his way through, and it's saved by Radibi, but for how long? Whipped into the back post. No, skied straight over. I think Gavi was really going for trying to be a solo goaler. And South Africa can break, sorry. And again, Abdul Latif, this is the problem that South Africa they have now. They're just letting them have the run of the pitch. Latif! If anybody deserved a goal, it would probably be him. Comes back out, lovely bit of footwork. Couldn't beat the 2 or 3, and it's rocketed into the back of the net. Ghana are going through to the playoffs. Augustine Appiah. I'm not sure if I'm missing something here, but going to pick the ball up and trying to rush to get this game back underway. The game is won for Ghana. To be fair, actually, there is goal difference. Something that I've been neglecting so far because it gets very complicated to keep up with who is where. Ghana have beaten South Africa 3-1, but it is only good enough for 3rd place. There was a late push from Ghana that could have meant they were potentially into that automatic spot to qualify for Qatar.